Hello everyone, how to simplify this nice algebraic expression. So if we have 9 to the power of 9 minus 66, we write this algebraic expression into the simplified form. But here you remember one thing is that calculator is not allowed in this problem. We will show all of the working here, okay? So the very first step we are going to do is here first we need to focus on the exponent of this term. So the exponent of 9 is 9, and we write this 9 as 4 plus 5 minus 66. And after this step here we need to break the exponent of this term. So we write it as, here we apply this exponent law. If you have a to the power of m plus n, it is equals to a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n. So according to this exponent law, we write this term as 9 to the power of 4 multiplied by 9 to the power of 5 minus 66. And here after that we write this 9 as 3 square and its exponent is 4, and we again write this 9 as 3 square and its exponent is 5 minus 66. So here we interchange these exponents and we move this 4 inside the term, and we write it as 3 to the power of 4 and its whole square multiplied by 3 to the power of 5 and its whole square minus 66. And now here further in the next step we need to combine the exponent of these two terms, and we write it as 3 to the power of 4 multiplied by 3 to the power of 5 and its whole square minus 66. So here we know that 3 to the power of 4 equals to 81 and 3 to the power of 5 equals to 243. So we will replace these two values here and it will be written as in this form. So here we write it as 3 to the power of 4 becomes 81, 3 to the power of 5 becomes 243 and its whole square minus 66. So here further we need to focus inside the square root term, so that here we will take 81 multiplied by 243. So now first we need to multiply these two values, and after that we move towards this solving this problem. Okay, so here we rewrite this term as, this is 81 multiply this is 243. We write it as 200 plus 40 and plus 3. So now we need to multiply 81 on these three terms. So you see here 81 is our one number and these are three separate numbers. So when you multiply this 0 with 81 we get 0. When you multiply this 0 with 81 we get 0. When you multiply 2 with 81 you get here 2 1s are 2 and 2 8s are 16, and plus similarly these are two numbers and 81 is one number. So 0 times of 81 is 0 and 4 times of 81 is 4 1s are 4 and 4 8s are 32. Plus we multiply 3 by 81 you get here 3 1s are 3 and 3 8s are 24. So you get here 243. So that here we need to sum up all of these values, so that when you add these three values you will get here 19,683. I hope so you easily add these values and you get this number. Okay, so now we replace this product equals to this one, so that our this expression is written as in this form. So here we replace 81 times of 243 equals to this number, and it will be written as 19,683 and its whole square minus 66. So here in order to move forward we break this value as in this form. We write this term as 20,000 and minus 317 whole square minus this is 66. Here we will apply the nice algebraic formula. You know that if we have a minus b whole square, it is equals to a square plus b square minus 2 times of ab. So according to this formula, we need to expand this formula on here, and our above expression is written as 20,000 square plus 317 square minus 2 times of 20,000 multiplied by 317, and this number is subtracted by 66. Okay, so here we need more simplifications, and now when you can expand the square of 20,000, we know that the 2 square equals to 4, and here we need to double these zero. These are 4 zeros, and when you can take the square, it will becomes here 8 zeros. Okay, so these are 8 zeros, we can put it here, and now we need to multiply 317 square. So you can easily find the square of 317. So the square of 317 is equals to 10489. So here I hope so you can easily take the square of 317, or in other words, you can multiply 317 with 317. So you can learn the method of multiplication in your primary classes. So according to this method, you easily find this product. Okay, and after that, we need to multiply these values, so that here 2 2s are 4, and we get here 40,000, and it is multiplied by 317, and it is subtracted by 66. So here first we need to simplify the terms, and now here we need to add these two values. So here when you add these two values, we will obtain here its answer will be written as in this form: 400 and 10489. So when you add these two values, you will get here this form, and minus here we need to multiply these two values here. Okay, so that you consider this 317 be the complete one number, and these are separately 5 numbers. Okay, so when you multiply this 0 with 317, we will get 0. This 0 by this number is 0. This 0 by number 0. This 0 by this number is also 0. Now we need to multiply this 4 by this 17. So here you see that 4 sevens are 28. We write 8 and carry 2, and 4 ones are 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 threes are 12. So you get here 12, 6, 8 and 4 zeros, and here we subtract this number by 66. So here when you subtract these two numbers, then we will obtain here. But now you see here, this is negative number and negative term, so we add these two values, and it will be written as 400,100,489, minus you add these two values, it will be written as 126,800 and 66. Okay, so here we need to subtract these two values, so that now we will use the traditional method of subtraction, which you can learn about in your primary classes, in order to subtract these values. So here we write these values in this way, and now we need to subtract this. So 9 minus 6 becomes 3, 8 minus 6 becomes 2, 4, this is 4 minus 0, 4, 0 minus 0, 0. Here we take common 1, it will becomes 10. Here we get 0, and here we take common, it will becomes 10. Here you get 9. Here we take common, and it will becomes 10, and it will becomes 19, and here you get 0. So here you take here we take common this 4, and this number becomes 10, and when you take common from this 10, here this number becomes 10. Here we get 9, and when you take common 1 from here, this will becomes 10, and here you get 9. Okay, so we get 0 minus 0, 0. 10 minus 8 becomes 2. 10 minus 6 becomes 4, and this is 9. Then minus 2 becomes here 7, and this is 9. Minus 1 becomes 8, and this is over 3. So it will so finally we get the simplified form of the given expression: 9 to the power of 9 minus 66 equals to 3874204 and 23. This is the final simplified form of the given question, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.